Welcome to Neon City, where the lights are bright but darkness looms. Where Jack Tracer, a former police officer, now a PI, investigates the strange, eerie, and unknown. Will he be able to save the city? Find out on Neon Nights, the Arcane Files of Jack Tracer. We last left off in Jack's office, with a sudden knock at the door. To everyone's surprise, it was Byron. What was he doing then? Are Jack and Red any closer to solving the case? Find out in the exciting conclusion of Neon Nights, the Arcane Files of Jack Tracer.
I want to help.
What's your anger here, kid?
Nothing, I swear.
Check his pockets.
He's clear.
You're sure you're not just trying to lead us in the wrong direction?
No, I promise. Oh, hello, miss. Didn't see you back there.
Oh, it's all right. Rita Rothschild, Nicholas's sister.
Oh, I should have known. You look just like him.
That's what everyone always tells us.
Byron, focus.
Right. So, what I wanted to say is, I'm a Black Knight, too. In fact, my father, along with your father, Miss Rita, founded the club when they were at Braswell.
I knew it!
Cool it.
But I'm sick of it. Now, all of it. At first, it was amazing, and we literally control the town. Every member gets anything he wants. You want fancy clothes? Bam, you got them. A new car? It's yours. You want a sandwich at 3 a.m.? We have ways of getting that damn sandwich. You can even get any woman.
Excuse me.
We get it, kid. The Black Knights control nearly everyone and everything in town, yeah? So what happened?
Well, things started getting pretty dark. Because my father's the head chairman, he made me his right-hand man. So I get to go to a couple meetings for only the top members, the ones that the rest can't attend. So one night, they were discussing this problem they had with members not taking the club seriously, telling secrets, not coming to meetings, even wanting out of the Brotherhood. So Mr. Rothschild suggested we,
Provide some incentive.
Yeah, that's one way to say it.
You mean kill people? Oh, Father.
I mean everything. With every rule someone broke, there was a certain punishment. Like anything from cutting off a toe to losing an eye to death. He who betrays his brothers must spill his blood. So then, no one broke the rules anymore. At least for a while.
So, the Black Knights are a cult. If anyone tried to leave, we'll get help. It's lights out.
Unbelievable.
Oh, Nicky.
So what about you? You're a member, and your father's in charge. And you're spilling the beans? Aren't you worried they're gonna kill you?
Of course I'm worried. But when they assigned me to kill Thomas Cardella, that was the last straw. I refuse to be a murderer.
I found Tommy. I went to his office, and I found him dead underneath the Black Knight's crest.
They knew he wanted out, and they knew he was talking to you. So they assigned me to kill him, but I couldn't do it. Then Rothschild thought it would be the perfect opportunity to break in the newest member, his son.
He was one of them, huh?
Oh, no. How could he? Oh, Nicky.
All right. I wasn't sure about this case in the beginning, but I'm damn sure that we can't just sit here and let those bastard Black Knights continue on like this. What's the time?
11 o'clock on the dot.
All right. You've got 1 hour to get to that meeting. Red, take this.
A revolver?
Yeah. A Colt. Ever use one?
Please.
Good. Byron, you take Rita somewhere safe.
No, I want to come with you.
It's too dangerous.
Look, I may not have a gun, and I'm certainly not a fighter, but he's my brother, damn it. And my bastard of a father must be stopped. Besides, my mother would hate this, and frankly, that really gets me going.
Fine. But you should still stick with Byron.
You got it, boss.
Do you even have a plan?
Well, no, but we'll figure it out. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's go! So there it was. We were on our way to the abandoned buildings to crash the meeting. What was the plan? I had no clue. All I knew was Nicholas deserved saving. And with Red, Byron, and Rita on our side, we might actually stand a chance. It was time to stop the Black Knights.
This is the place. Just inside that building there.
How can we stay hidden?
The meetings are held in the basement. There's this small window just around the corner. We can watch them through there.
Good. Byron, you and Rita take watch from there. Red, we're going in.
You'll be seen.
They won't be noticed if they wear the black cloaks. Everyone wears them during the meetings. They hide your faces.
All right. You have the cloaks?
Yes, one for you and Red. Here.
Thanks.
How do I look?
Like the Grim Reaper.
Thanks.
You ready, Toots?
Let's get him. And call me Toots again and I'll use this revolver on you.
Byron, why did you have 2 cloaks? What are you doing with that rag?
Red and I donned our black cloaks and headed inside. As we were walking down the stairs to the basement, other members started showing up, also wearing cloaks. No one's faces could be seen. Was one of these boys Nicholas? No one spoke a word as we headed silently toward the meeting. My heart was racing a mile a minute. I saw a glowing light through a door and headed inside. There were candles lit all around the room. Candles, black cloaks. You'd think we had gone back in time to the Renaissance, or gone down into hell. I looked up to the front of the room and saw 2 men facing forward. That had to be Bronsworth and Rothschild, the devil and his demon. They were all focused on the crest, the same one I saw in Cardella's office. I looked closer. I saw Cardella himself, there on the altar, dead.
Are you a knight of white or a knight of black? Forever and always, a knight of black. All hail the order. Welcome, brothers. As many of you know, one of our members has betrayed us. But even those who betray us serve him in their death. Exactly. Maxwell, you have the floor.
Thank you, Alfred. My brothers, Thomas Cardella was a Black Knight for 12 years. But he strayed. He decided he didn't belong with us. So he did the unthinkable. He revealed our secrets to strangers who wouldn't stop poking their noses into our private business. He told them far too much. His life had to end. So let us blow out his candle. Goodbye, traitor.
Good night, Knight of White.
That bastard Rothschild killed Tommy.
Shh, quiet, don't blow our cover.
We have to do something.
Thinking, give me a sec.
Thank you, Maxwell. But that's not all we have for tonight, for we have another traitor in our midst.
Just then, Bronsworth pulled back the curtain behind us. Lo and behold, it was Nicholas. He was tied to a chair. Poor kid looked like he'd been roughed up pretty bad.
And we have one more surprise for you tonight, my brothers. We also have a special guest with us. Isn't that right, Jack Tracer?
How did you know we were here?
How do you think? Do you really think my son would betray me?
Hello, Mr. Tracer.
Byron, you rat bastard!
That's right. Yeah, it looks like you were right not to trust me, Miss Red. See, I've been following you all along. I was in the bar the night you two first met, and I overheard the whole thing. So right away, I called my father and warned him. We came up with the whole plan.
That night, at the bar when we were questioning you, you knew who we were the whole time, didn't you?
Oh, yes. It was hard not to crack a smile.
What have you done with Rita?
Rita? Oh, she's right here behind the curtain.
Help me!
It's a shame. She was quite a looker.
How could you do this to your own children, Rothschild?
I am a Black Knight first and foremost. They have betrayed me. More importantly, they betrayed our master. And now they will serve him with their sacrifice.
You son of a bitch.
Jack, they're surrounding us. Any bright ideas?
Now, I know how this sounds, and I'm not one to believe in ghost stories. But as they started surrounding me and Red, they started chanting. And then, they started floating, like some kind of hooded ghosts. The louder they chanted, the higher they got. I looked toward the shield, and I'll be damned if there wasn't a face peering through the blood and inscription. I had to think of something. Something fast. Right idea, huh? Why don't we make it a little brighter in here?
You clever bastard. You shot the candelabra into the curtain.
The place went up in flames. The devout brothers forgot their chant and they started falling. And then they started running. Far away. Until it was just us. Good versus evil.
Maxwell, it must be done now, before this place burns.
Yes, my brother. The time has come to make the sacrifice. Bring me the knife.
Rita, I'm so sorry about all this. I know this is my fault, but thank you for trying to save me.
Oh, Nikki, don't speak like that. You'll see. You have to be strong.
I can't.
No, that's no way to talk when you're getting rescued.
Who are you?
They call me Red. Now hold still. I'm gonna cut through the ropes.
Oh, Red, thank you.
No problem, kid. Just a little more. There we go.
Thank you, Red.
Not so fast, Nikki.
Oh, look out, Nikki. He has a knife.
Rothschild, drop it or I'll shoot.
No, drop your gun, Tracer, or the girl gets it.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Byron. I've got my gun to your father's head. Drop your weapon unless you want to see his brains all over the wall.
Enough!
Ah, damn it.
Nice shot, Nikki.
Maxwell, look out!
Get back here, Father.
Nick, wait!
Don't move a muscle, old man, or next time I aim to kill you.
You'll never get away with this.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Huh, that's what I thought. Now for the little rat.
Oh, Byron. It's too bad we couldn't have met under different circumstances. In another world, well, I'd hope you'd ask to take me out. I had my eyes on you the moment you walked through the door.
Really?
Nice shot, Red.
Good job distracting him. Now let's get these ropes off you.
Where did Nikki go?
Looks like your dad went running down that hallway and Jack and Nick ran after
Oh,
him.
he's okay.
You go on ahead. I'll finish up with Byron here and I'll be right on your tail.
You got it. Oh, and Red, when they tied me up, I lost my handbag. It's got Mr. Tracer's payment inside. Would you grab it if you see it?
Sure thing, sweetheart. Now go.
What are you gonna do to us?
Don't worry, son. She's harmless. Aren't you, little Miss Lounge Singer?
Ah, I see you know my work.
I know your type. You play a tough one, but in reality, all you want is a simple life. A man to provide for you, a family, just like every bird. Weak.
Yes, you've got me perfectly figured out then. All I really want is a husband. Are you available? Or how about the little rat here? Too young for me.
Well, what's your game here, doll?
My game? Well, the rules are simple. Don't lie to me. Don't assume you know me. And most importantly, don't ever call me doll. Oh, look at that. You both just lost.
When the room started to go up in flames, Rothschild made a run for it. Nick and I followed him back up the stairs and down along the hallway until there was nowhere else for him to run. That in, Rothschild. You're mine now.
You're done, Father. Nowhere left to run.
Oh, Nicholas. I had such high hopes for you. But you just had to go and disappoint me. You couldn't even finish off Thomas, so I had to do it for you.
I'm not a murderer.
Aren't you? Nicholas, listen to me. Imagine what it would be like to be one of the most powerful men in the world. Anything you want, the Master can give it to you. All you have to do is get rid of this Tracer character, then you and I can go on to lead the Order.
You sick bastard.
Don't you see, Nicky? It could be you and me ruling the world with him.
You're wrong, Father.
Rita,
You're wrong. Nicholas will never be like you. He and I will be just fine without you, right, Nikki?
all my life, all I wanted was for you to be proud of me. But now, I see you for what you are. All the weakness you feared.
Nicholas, don't walk away. Where are you going?
To phone the police. You must pay for what you've done. Come on, Rita.
Rita, Have you betrayed me too?
According to you and Mother, I never really understood this family anyway.
Rita? Nicholas?
Nick, look out! He's got a gun!
Nicky! Nicky, are you alright?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine. Are you alright? Were you hit?
No, I'm fine. Oh my. Look.
Is he dead?
Yes. I'm sorry, kid. He pulled out a gun from under his cloak and aimed it right at your head. He intended to kill you. I had to do it.
No. You saved our lives. Thank you.
Mr. Teresa, your arm, it's bleeding.
Don't worry about me, kid. I'll be alright. Let's say we make that phone call now. Nick called the cops. I can't say I'm a big fan of them, but necessary evil and all that. Most of the knights had gotten away when the fire started, and we couldn't take Rothschild with us. We could hear the sirens coming a mile away, and when they finally showed up, wouldn't you know it, a familiar face came with them. Mickey Flynn! Never thought I'd see your ugly mug again.
Well, I'll be Jack Tracer. I haven't seen you since you were kicked off the force. Still playing copy.
Still keeping a flask in your breast pocket?
Well, right now I'm keeping 3 bodies in the morgue. What can you tell me about that?
3. No, there's only 1 body. Maxwell Rothschild.
Either there are 3 bodies or 2 are very heavy sleepers. Come see for yourself.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, this one here is Maxwell Rothschild, like I said, but these 2, that's Alfred and Byron Bronsworth.
Single gunshot wound to the head for both men. Know anything about that?
No. I wasn't here for these 2. Red. Where's Red?
The girl says her handbag is missing too. This Red character have anything to do with that?
She must still be inside.
We've already combed the whole building. There's no one in there.
She's gone? She's gone?
Mr. Tracer?
Oh, Rita.
I just wanted to say how thankful I am for all you've done. I couldn't have done it without you. I'm sorry about your payment. I had it ready for you in my handbag, but...
It's all right. So, what's next for you 2?
We've decided to pack what we can, clear out our bank accounts, and head to the country.
Far away from the city. Finally get some fresh air for a change. I might even raise chickens.
Ambitious. I'm glad you 2 are going to be okay.
Will you be okay?
Don't worry about me, kid.
Well, goodbye, Mr. Tracer.
Yes. Goodbye.
So, there you have it. The case was a success. Maxwell Rothschild and Alfred and Brian Bronsworth were dead, and when the cops showed up at Lydia Rothschild's estate, they found that she had slit her own throat. Good riddance, I say. As for the Black Knights, well, they went back into hiding. But they're out there. Somewhere. And what was all that talk about the Master? Huh. Anyway, a few weeks later, I got a letter from Rita and Nick. They found a small cottage near the beach. Nicholas is learning woodworking, and Rita, well, turns out she got a few chickens after all. Broswell University built a brand new psychology wing and named it Cardella Hall. But there was still one mystery unsolved. Red. After she disappeared, I spent the next several nights at the Smoky Cat, hoping she'd turn up, but she never did. One night, a letter arrived with no return address. And it smelled of whiskey and rosewood. I opened it up, and inside was a sheet of paper with the letters I-O-U, signed with a red lipstick kiss. You know, it's hard to admit, but I miss that crazy dame. I often find myself wondering if I'll ever see her again.
Jack Tracer may have solved this mystery. But whatever happened to Red? Will Jack ever see her again? And what strange case will fall into his lap next? Find out on future installments of Neon Knights, the Arcane Files of Jack Tracer.
Neon Knights, The Arcane Files of Jack Tracer was co-created by Will Snyder and Rachel Craig. The episode The Case of Black Knights was co-written by Rachel Craig and Zoe Michael Stites. Episode directed by Rachel Craig, and the theme song was done by Daniel Carl. Jack Tracer was played by Will Snyder. Red was played by Rachel Craig. Rita Rothschild was played by Gilly Guire. Nick Rothschild was played by CJ Chapman. Maxwell Rothschild was played by David Bennett. Byron Bronsworth was played by Evan Henderson. Alfred Bronsworth was played by Mike Callahan. Mickey Flynn was played by Matt Patrick, and the narration was done by John Patrick Wenzel. Please like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Neon Knights Podcast. You can also follow us on Twitter at Jack_Tracer. Episodes are released every other Wednesday, and please give us a rating and review on iTunes. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.